Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. We are finally doing the Q&A that I posted about. So, I'm going to pull up your questions on my laptop right here. And we are going to see what you guys asked. First one is from FurMama81, my girl Dana. She said, "You're in a time machine. Where are you headed?" 1950s. Like anywhere within the 1950s. Yes. And then, what is your favorite thing about YouTube vlogging, and how do you film and edit your videos? This could be a really long explanation. I'll try to be short and concise. First of all, what's my favorite thing about it? I think really it's just beyond the community, beyond talking to you guys, and that relationship aspect. I really love documenting what's going on in our lives. I have all the way from before we got married, planning the wedding, through our first months as newlyweds, through every single move we've had, through starting this foster care process, finding out my numbers. I have all of it documented, and that's really special to me. I really enjoy that I have it documented in a really unique way. Not just with pictures. It's a full experience of what it was, and I love that. And it's crazy to look back on it and see all that's happened that we've documented on YouTube. All of our trips, all of our everything. Just, oh my gosh, so much documented, and that's really cool. I think about our kids being able to watch it and see what life was like, and I'm really excited for that. And how do I film and edit? Well, I film... Usually I find a little corner when I'm doing a sit-down video, and I'll park the camera. You guys are on a tripod right now. And I will push go, film as much as I can within that time frame. If it's a vlog, I literally just take the camera with me on my tripod, or I use my phone, either one, and I kind of just film what's happening, film what I'm doing. I do try to do really cool, unique things as far as the angles for filming and catching things in a certain way, like zooming in or zooming out, angles, lighting. It's really fun to play around with that. I don't have a super, specific formula with it. It's just really fun. And usually it's my random ideas of, oh, that'd be a cool looking shot, that I end up actually really liking. It's not normally my planned stuff I end up liking the most. So, yes. And then editing. I started out originally using iMovie. Now I actually use Adobe Premiere, which has a ton more options as far as different transitions, different lettering, different effects you can do, and I really love it. I really have a lot of fun with it. I'm sure you guys noticed that flip. I would love to get Final Cut Pro. It's just quite an investment. But I love, love, love Adobe so far. And it has really branched me out in the different effects I can do and everything, and it's really fun. So I just load everything into Adobe. Depending on what kind of video I'm doing, if it's a sit-down video, the first thing I normally do is cut out all the time gaps in between me talking, because y'all know I can talk forever. If it's a vlog, I usually have to watch each part through before I decide what I want to do, and how I might want to edit it. And then I'll try to put some cool transitions. Almost all of my videos that are a vlog have some kind of montage in it, like sped up or put together different shots that kind of just show something that happened. Just depends. Each video is very unique, and if I'm in a particularly inspired mood, I'll play around with stuff for a while and take my time and really have fun with it. And that's what I love. I love editing. I really, really, as more of the time-consuming aspect of it as it is, it's the creative part for me. I do love filming, but I also really love using what I filmed to create the final product and see what I can masterpiece it into. So, yeah. If you want me to go into more depth, or if you guys would like to see more videos about doing YouTube, let me know, because that would definitely be fun. There is quite a bit of questions. Would you and Andrew ever start a gaming channel? I don't know. I feel like that if we did, it wouldn't be something we uploaded to regularly, just because when we play video games, it's usually our shutting off time. You know, it's just me and him playing a video game. I've randomly done some, like, montages of it before, but not a ton. That's very much we're off during that. That and some of our TV is, like, our shutdown time. So, I don't know if that happened too often. I think every once in a while would be really fun. We also don't do it very often anymore, so I know we both want to, but having time would also be another aspect of that. We've got a lot of things up in the air right now. Do you like/play board games? If so, what is your favorite? I haven't played board games in a long time. We haven't really done a ton of board games. I think the one that we would both really love is Life, and we have not bought that as, like, our own yet. So, we need to get that one. Do you ever go swimming at the camp? Yes, we do. During the summer, there's staff swims, there's the swimming when all of the kids are at the pool. What is your favorite Lucille Ball movie and why? Oh gosh, so many good ones. I think probably my favorite is The Long Long Trailer. It's with both Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz. If you haven't seen that, it's hilarious. It's about a newlywed couple that goes on a road trip in an RV that is ridiculously long, and it's just hilarious. It's just very real life, and I love her. She's so funny. So yeah, that's probably my favorite. Have you ever been to the I Love Lucy Museum in New York? No, but that's going on my bucket list now. I need to do that. Do you like gardening? And if you could grow your own food, what would you have in your garden? I have only tried gardening a little bit. I think if I had time for it, I would. And I especially would love the idea of growing our own food a little bit. And just having some things that we had on hand here. Specifically like tomatoes. I would love to grow my own tomatoes. My grandfather used to grow a whole bunch of his own tomatoes, and it was really fun. I'd also love carrots too, and potatoes. If you can change one thing different about your past, what would you change and why, and how do you think it would change for your future for the better? I don't think I would change anything. I mean, I can understand looking back and seeing different choices you've made that either you didn't like the choice you made, or like, I wish I'd made a certain choice sooner, or given something more of a chance, or not jumped in so quickly. But all of those decisions have made me who I am today. And I think if I've learned anything from trying to heal from burnout, it's the importance of loving and embracing the moment you're in. So, yeah. Do you believe in food storage prepping? Have you ever prepped for a national emergency? And if a food shortage happened, do you think you would survive? Yes, I believe in prepping, and I think having non-perishable food or savable food of some kind on hand is absolutely not a bad idea. Bottled water, things like that. Being out as far as we are, that's really something we do think about as far as, like, if something happened. I've never directly prepped for a national emergency. We have in little ways, though. Like, we need a little kind of emergency kit for all of us for foster care. If a food shortage happened, would you survive? I don't know. I mean, I have the seeds from when I tried to do a garden I could plant again, but who knows? How would you prepare something like this happened? Canned/non-perishable food, bottled water, changes of clothes, first aid kit, things like that. Have you ever tried Mexican coffee? Yes. Can you do mukbangs on your channel? I could, if you guys would like to see that. What's your favorite superhero movie and why? Probably The Dark Knight. I'm not generally a super huge superhero person. I just thought that movie was really, really super well done. And I also liked just that whole trilogy. I thought it was done really well. I also did really like the Spider-Man movies, but I don't think the ones that everybody else likes. I just liked them. Iron Man is really good too. I'm kind of all over the place. What camera equipment do you use for your YouTube channel? So, this is the one I'm filming on right now. It's my vlogging camera. It's a Samsung WB380. And yeah, this is generally what I use vlogging. When I'm doing more intense sit-down videos, like when I want to do a really nice sit-down video, or when I have the time to film some shots with this is Andrew's DSLR. It's a Canon Rebel T4i. It gets really amazing video quality and pictures, and this would be the other thing I might be using. Have you ever done a juice cleanse? Yes. I didn't last very long. It was maybe only a few days, but yes. What is your favorite sport and why? Ooh, to watch soccer, football, to play soccer. I used to play soccer when I was little. I loved playing soccer. My brothers played soccer, and yeah, it's probably the sport I understand the most. I also really love watching football. I do understand football. It's just not, if it's not teams I care about, I'm not as invested. But I do understand it and enjoy watching it. Just, yeah. What's your favorite meal at the camp? Ooh, it's a meal we used to do. Is probably my absolute favorite. Right now, the one that I really love is a meatloaf meal. It's really good. And then the other one was a pork roast dinner. That was really good. And then Natalia said, how do you become more comfortable talking to your teachers about Turners? I have it on my list to do a whole video dedicated to this. My biggest tip would be to share some general information that doesn't personally pertain to your case. And I'm not talking you have to give them the whole Mayo Clinic list of symptoms, but with kind of a general explanation of NBLD, anything socially that they might need to know that could be potentially a part of things. I think introducing them in a more broader spectrum could help then the conversation become smoother to where you can give them a little more detail of your case, a little more personal touch to it, and share specifically what you are having a really hard time struggling with. That way they have a foundation for understanding it before you're going, hey look, and this is my scenario. Just because it is so unique, I feel like that is possible to do. I hope that helps. I also think it needs to be several conversations, not just a, hey look, here's all of this, and being done. I think you should be in constant, maybe not constant, but regular communication, especially kind of checking in and letting them know how you're dealing with whatever it is you've been trying to work on or had brought up that you were struggling with. And I think being unafraid to like make that time happen instead of just asking for it, popping in during office hours if you need to, things like that, I think would be good. Okay, that was all of the questions. I always love seeing what questions come up during this. It's so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If there are any other questions you have, leave them in the comments below and maybe I can do another one. I hope you guys did enjoy this. If you did, give it a thumbs up and share it with everybody. Make sure you are subscribed and have notifications on. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!